No, Zaina, I didn't give 8AC students the tube. That's what the issue. Last class, I told you that. Okay, the tube I could not bring last Friday. Inshallah, in this Friday, if no issues there, because now tomorrow these Maktab Madrasa people have started closing the Maktab. So this is an overreaction for the government things. Sometimes Siddiq sir can come. Sir, these people are closing. We also have to close. இப்படி நடக்கேலும். Okay? இப்படி நடந்துரேலும். So இப்படி நடக்கேலுங்கிறதால இந்த வீக் தப்பினா வார வீக் உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கும். என்ன நடந்தாலும் ஃப்ரைடே கிளாஸ் இன்ஷால்லா நடக்கும். ஓகே, அது ஆன்லைனா ஆஃப்லைனாங்கிறத கோட்டாபாய ராஜபக்ச தீர்மானிக்கும். Okay, now anyway we will do the class Amar. We don't worry about இந்த மீடியம் இருக்க காட்டியும் அந்த பிரச்சனையே இல்லை. யூ டோன்ட் வரி. ஒரே விஷயம்தான், நாங்க இந்த மீடியமுக்கு பழகி கொள்ளணும். கொரோனா போனா ஒரு கரீனா வருவதான், அது ஒன்றும் பண்ணல. ஆறது வரட்டும், செய்யறத செய்யலாம். ஓகே, here word equation of cellular respiration and thereafter chemical equation of respiration given. So questions are given to you. First question, what are the raw materials of cellular respiration? Two raw materials. One it is carbon dioxide. One it is glucose. Other one is oxygen gas. Raw materials. What are the products of cellular respiration? Cellular respiration has these ones as the product. One it is carbon dioxide. Other one is water. Third question is, what are the two types of respiration? In respiration, actually, there are two types. One we call aerobic respiration. Other one is anaerobic respiration. If it is taking place with the contribution of oxygen, it is called aerobic respiration. Sometimes in the human body or plants, it can take place without oxygen, but it gives very little energy. Because it gives very little energy, we can't survive with that small amount of energy there. Okay, we can't survive with that small amount of energy there. Right. What are the differences between the two types of respiration? Have you all got these three answers? Have you all got these three answers? Is there anyone still writing? Right. So I am removing this one, my children. யாராவது எழுதாம இருந்தா சொல்லிக் கொள்ளணும். யாராவது எழுதாம இருந்தா சொல்லிக் கொள்ளணும். நீங்க சொல்லல என்றால் எனக்கு தெரியாது. நான் அடுத்த ஸ்டெப்புக்கு போயிடுவேன். வார எஸ் நோவை பார்த்து தான் நான் அடுத்த ஸ்டெப்ஸுக்கு போறேன். இதுல வார எஸ் நோவை பார்க்கிறேன். அப்ப ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்றத வச்சுதான் நான் அடுத்தது போறேன்னு சொல்லி முடிவு பண்றேன். So make it clear. Make it clear that you are completing these works. Right. So much children. What are the differences between the two types of respiration? One, it is, okay, aerobic respiration occurs with oxygen gas. But anaerobic respiration occurs without oxygen gas. This is one portion, a comparison between aerobic and anaerobic. Second it is aerobic respiration produces more energy, but anaerobic respiration produces less energy. Aerobic respiration produces more energy. Anaerobic respiration produces less energy. Good, good. Okay. What is your next heading? What is your next heading? Right? Your next heading is respiratory surface. Do you know what is your respiratory surface? Do you know what is your respiratory surface? It is your lungs. Okay? It is your lungs. Your lungs get the air into the body, get the oxygen into the body, give the carbon dioxide out of the body. That is our lungs. Let's have a look on the lungs. Just an idea. Just for a, I can't wait for long videos. I'm taking this short video. It is the lung. When you fill air in the lungs, we are filling air in the lung. right? Have you seen it? The thing it is, for you it's a video, for me it is an experience. When we were slaughtering goats, Elua, I used to take that lungs, keep in the mouth and blow it. It becomes a bigger balloon like that. Okay, so if you take respiratory surface, different animals have different respiratory surface. Some of them are breathing with gills, they don't have lungs. Some of them are breathing with skin. Earthworm breathe with skin. Different animals breathe with different things. They all don't breathe with the same material. Are you clear? They don't move with the same material. So the point is, for different animals, different respiratory surfaces are there. So one child has mentioned that I have not done this question. That is okay. Gas absorbed or used in cell respiration is oxygen. So here you are pointed the different respiratory surfaces. Lungs for mammals, birds, reptiles, body surface for frog and earthworm, trachea for insects, gills for fishes. All these ones are there. Okay. Now we go for an experiment. This experiment is process of this arrangement. Okay. The experiment's purpose is to show release of carbon dioxide during respiration. Who is going to release that carbon dioxide here? Who is going to release that carbon dioxide here? Me Gemba Mama. Me Gemba Mama is going to release the carbon dioxide there. Okay. So point is, so we have to show the Gemba Mama is going to release the carbon dioxide. For that we do this experiment. In this experiment, in the first one, we have potassium hydroxide. What is the use of potassium hydroxide? Absorbing carbon dioxide. What is the purpose of potassium hydroxide in this experiment? Absorbing carbon dioxide. You can directly answer the questions I have given you. Okay, my first question to you is, what is the role of potassium hydroxide in this experiment? So you can say absorbing carbon dioxide. That's all. Are you clear? Are you clear? Right. In this experiment, those who, okay, you can see another component is there. Another component is there, that is lime water. You have already studied unit number 16. If you have studied unit number 16, you have a clarity. What is the color of lime water? Can anybody tell me what is the color of lime water? Lime water is colorless. Lime water is colorless. Okay. Why do you use lime water here? Why do you use lime water here? Using lime water, we can find carbon dioxide. It will turn to milky if carbon dioxide is present. So what can you find using lime water? You can find carbon dioxide. If carbon dioxide is present, what the color will come? What the color that comes if carbon dioxide is present? It will become a milky white color, milky color. Right. So now let us try to understand this experiment. We have a water containing bucket here. In that bucket, if you open the tap, water will be flowing out. When water flows out, this water level will start to decrease. Because of water levels decrease in this place, a suction occurs. What is occurring? A suction occurring, sucking occurring. This suction pull the air through this arrangement. If you open the tap, what will happen to the water level in E? What will happen to the water level in E? Water level in E will decrease. That will decrease the pressure here. That will decrease the pressure here. When pressure decreases, it will suck the contents from the other side. So that makes the air to flow from outside to A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E. This flow is possible because you open the tap there. Are you clear? Are you clear? Right. So, in this one, you children mark these two arrows in your own diagram. In your diagram, මේ වතුර පිටත් වෙන එක, මේ ටැප් එකෙන් වතුර පිටත් වෙන එක, අනිත් එක මේ වතුර මට්ටම අඩු වෙන එක. Both these ones you mark it down with an arrow. Okay. Those who don't have this picture in the tube, you can use your school textbook for this. Never mind. Skole පොතේ තියෙනවනේ අතේ. Grade 10 book. Okay. Now my children, let us try to understand what's happening here. Here, from outside, air is entering in. From where the air is entering? From where the air is entering? From outside. Through this tube P. In this air, there will be these gases. Air gases, you know, no? nitrogen gas will be there, oxygen gas will be there, carbon dioxide gas will be there. Okay, argon gas will be there. What are the gases coming into the tube P? You have this list. Complete that one. From outside, air is coming into A. Are you clear? Are you clear? Now, this air coming inside will be moving as a bubble. Okay, will be moving as a bubble here. Right? Zaina Alavi, if you tell me what are the other gases, I will tell it. Right. Now, in this place, from this air, what is the gas absorbed? What is the gas absorbed? It is potassium hydroxide. It is absorbing which gas? It is potassium hydroxide. It is absorbing which gas? It is your main question. It is absorbing which gas? Some people say oxygen. It's not oxygen. Potassium hydroxide absorbs whom? Potassium hydroxide absorbs whom? Zahra Razmi? Puduma answer ekak. Potassium hydroxide absorbs whom? Carbon dioxide. Potassium hydroxide will absorb carbon dioxide. It will not absorb any other gas. The one and only gas absorbed by potassium hydroxide is carbon dioxide. If it is so, rest of the air is going to move here. Will this air, what are the gases in this air? Let's see how many of you are thinking well. Nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, carbon dioxide gas, argon gas entered A. A absorbed the carbon dioxide. Now, what are the gases going to B? Nitrogen, oxygen, argon. Carbon dioxide will not go there. Carbon dioxide will not go there. Are you clear? Right? If carbon dioxide is not going there, will this lime water turn milky? B is not getting carbon dioxide. If B is not getting carbon dioxide, will this lime water turn milky? No. Good. Good. No is the answer. It will remain colorless. Now that is, why do you use this? To confirm the air coming into B doesn't have carbon dioxide. Why do you do the B part? To confirm the air coming into B doesn't have any carbon dioxide. Understood it? Understood it? The air coming inside to B doesn't have any carbon dioxide. We have to confirm it now. We have passed it through KOH to remove the carbon dioxide, but we don't know whether KOH has absorbed or not. If B lime water is not changing the color, that will confirm you, okay, the air coming into B is not having any carbon dioxide. Clear? Clear? Good. Now, the air going into the frog's room, the air going into the Gemba's room, does it have carbon dioxide? The air going into the Gemba's room, does it have carbon dioxide? No carbon dioxide. Okay, and clever person will understand Gemba's room. I'm showing that one with the arrow. This gas is going here. Amina Islan, have you added the carbon dioxide inside the frog's chamber? Yes, Kim. Have you added it, Amina Islan? Now, the Gemba Mama, he releases the carbon dioxide from his nose. Now the air going here, the air going here. What are the gases present? Only carbon dioxide? Only carbon dioxide? Nitrogen has disappeared. Argon has disappeared. All four gases through P. Gemba Mama added the carbon dioxide. You tell me now, will this lime water turn milky? Right. So this is getting carbon dioxide from whom? From whom it is getting carbon dioxide? Okay. So can everybody understand this practical? Remember, through this one, air will not automatically move. Through this one, now we are telling no, air will go to P, from P it will go into A, then it will go into B, then it will go into C, it will go into D. Do you think the air will go that way, one place to another place? Do you think it will go that way? One thing you can do, you can keep a straw in the mouth in one end and suck it. Then Gemba will come inside your mouth. The point it is to make that air to flow. To make that air to flow, we need a low pressure there. That tank is creating a low pressure and make the air to flow. Are you clear? If you don't want the tank, you can keep your mouth in one end and suck the air. Understood? You can keep the mouth in one end and suck the air. Hanan, are you ready to suck the air? Hanan Fauzer, are you ready to suck the air when the frog is in the sea chamber? Then you have to use the water. It will do that work what you are doing. Are you clear, Hanan Fauzer? Okay, my children. If that is the idea, I think we can answer this question. First question, what is the role of KOH in this experiment that I told you? Okay, after telling this one, some of you told KOH is absorbing oxygen. KOH is absorbing oxygen. Is it KOH absorbing oxygen? So first question answer, absorbing carbon dioxide. Second question answer, to identify carbon dioxide. Question number 3, will there be a color change in the lime water in B? Then write no. Third one, no. Will there be a color change in the lime water D? Will there be a color change? Yes. What is the color change? Colorless lime water becoming milky. Colorless lime water becoming milky. What is the gas intaken by the frog? oxygen, oxygen, oxygen gas. You know oxygen, oxygen gas. What is the gas released by the frog? Question number 6. Carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide gas. What is the role of tapin E? Removing the E answer. Seventh answer, removing the, what are you removing? Water from the tank E to reduce the pressure inside. Removing the water in tank E to reduce the pressure inside. That is answer for question number 7. I will type it here. Some of the people cannot follow up. Okay. To release the water in tank E, to release the water in tank E in order to reduce the pressure inside. Right. What is the conclusion of this experiment? Conclusion is in the heading. Why do we do this experiment? Why do we do this experiment? To show carbon dioxide is released during respiration. Carbon dioxide is released during respiration. Whose respiration is happening here? Gemba Mama's respiration. Have you completed it? Right. Coming to the next experiment. Next experiment. Right. I will explain that experiment in the board. Nuha Nizam, you can use sodium hydroxide. In place of potassium hydroxide, you can use sodium hydroxide. Okay. Next experiment is done to show oxygen is used in cellular respiration. Oxygen is used in cellular respiration. It is the one we are going to show that. In that case, we are given two setups. In one setup, right, germinating seeds are there. Germinating seeds are there with carbon dioxide. In the other setup, germinating seeds are there without carbon dioxide. Whenever I draw this flask, this right side is becoming large. I don't know why. Okay. Here, my children, we are placing germinating seeds. Here, we have a test tube. Inside the test tube, potassium hydroxide is there. This is connected to a tube, and the tube is fixed to a beaker. Inside the beaker, there is some colored water like this. Like this, some colored water is there. Why this today grade 6 maths volume work? Why colored? This is normal water, colored, dye. Why colored? Can you tell me? I want them to understand volume, 500 milliliter to 250 milliliter, those things. I bought this set and used what kind of water? Colored water. Can anybody of you tell me why I have used colored water? To make it more visible. To make it more visible. So, my children, here we are using colored water. Why we are using colored water? Here we are using, in our experiment, we are using colored water. Why we are using colored water? To make it visible clearly. My children, I will explain this one to you now. Try to understand it. In this environment, nitrogen gas there, oxygen gas there, argon gas is also there. Okay, oxygen gas there, nitrogen gas there, argon gas is also there. These germinating seeds will absorb which gas you think? These germinating seeds, which gas they will absorb? They will absorb the oxygen. Okay, now see, oxygen absorbed. Due to the oxygen absorption, pressure will decrease. Right? I don't have this one at the moment. I don't have this one. Without this, I'm explaining. The second picture, I'm explaining. Okay. Can everybody accept this first content? Oxygen absorbed, pressure decreased. Okay, now. Why, Zaina, you can't accept it? Oxygen is absorbed, pressure is decreased. Now, what is the gas released by these ones out? Remember, in the gases, if you remove one component, pressure will decrease. If you add one component, pressure will increase. If you remove oxygen or nitrogen or carbon dioxide or argon or anything you remove, Hashir, if you remove, what will happen to the pressure? You are removing a gas from the place. You are removing the gas. What will happen to the pressure? You are removing a gas. What will happen to the pressure? I am asking simple question. You didn't give it a picture. Okay. What will happen to the pressure? It will decrease. Any gas is okay. Any gas. If you remove the gas, pressure will decrease. If you add the gas, it will increase. Okay. Do you understand it? Do you understand it? My children, in these sessions, don't ask certain silly questions. Some people, when I am seriously explaining things, come and ask, sir, at what time the class is finishing? If you are not ready, go and sleep, will you? At what time the class is finishing? Go and sleep. Don't make those kind of silly things there. Totta Baba. So, oxygen gas is removed. What will happen to the pressure? Seeds are absorbing the oxygen. Pressure is decreasing. Same time, on the other hand, who is added? Who is added? Carbon dioxide is added. What will happen to the pressure? So, if these two are happening, will there be a change in the pressure overall? overall, if you consider, will there be a change in the pressure? Because no change in the pressure, the liquid coming here will not rise up. No rise of liquid or no rise of colored water. No rise of colored water. Understood? Why the rise is not there? When there is a low pressure only, it will be pulled. When there is a low pressure here, this water will be pulled. This water will be pulled. For that, here there should be a low pressure. Here no pressure change, no. Will it be pulled? Right. So that is what you have to mark in the right side picture. Right. Those who have the picture, mark the details. Those who don't have the picture, draw the picture. So this is for the right side picture. This is for the right side picture. Can everybody understand it? Good. Now my children, if you go to the left side picture, in the left side picture, in this place, we have kept potassium hydroxide solution. This potassium hydroxide solution, what it will do? What it will do? It will absorb the carbon dioxide coming out from the seeds. This carbon dioxide coming out from the seeds will be absorbed inside this liquid. Understood it? Understood it? Good. If this is happening so, because carbon dioxide is added, will pressure increase? That is the key portion there. Carbon dioxide is not coming to the air. It is going into the potassium hydroxide, and potassium hydroxide is absorbing and keeping it with it. Potassium hydroxide is, I'm asking this question very carefully, listen to me. Very carefully listen to me. Carbon dioxide is not coming to the air here. It is going into the potassium hydroxide solution. It is not mixing with this air. It's not staying with this air. If it is not staying with this air, if it is not mixing with this air, will this carbon dioxide makes an increase in the pressure? Good. That means carbon dioxide added is true, but very good, you have understood it. Carbon dioxide added is true. Pressure doesn't change because of its addition. Do you accept it? Do you accept it? Pressure doesn't change because of CO2 addition. If so, here pressure is not changing, here pressure is decreasing. Overall, what will happen to the pressure here? Here no change, here decreasing. Overall pressure will decrease. Can everyone accept it? Can everyone accept it? Pressure decreases. If pressure decreases, will this liquid go upward? If pressure increases, the liquid will rise up here. Understood? So this is it due to carbon dioxide or is it due to oxygen? This low pressure, is it due to carbon dioxide or is it due to oxygen? It's due to oxygen. Oxygen 20% present in the air. So this increase will be what percentage? This increase will be what percentage? This rise of water will be what percentage? 20%. Remember, nitrogen is 79% in the air. If nitrogen is absorbed, this will go up by 79%. Because oxygen is absorbed, it is rising by 20%. Are you clear? Are you clear? So, those who have the diagram, your left side diagram, if you have the diagram, you mark the details. If you don't have the diagram, draw the diagram. Is it clear for all? Good. Have you all marked the details? Shall I go for the next one? Is there anyone still writing? Okay. So, my children, in the content here, hope all of you have understood the content. What is the role of potassium hydroxide in this experiment? Here also, it does the same thing, absorbing carbon dioxide. Second question. Why there is an elevation of the colored water in apparatus A as oxygen gas is absorbed, the pressure is decreased. As oxygen gas is absorbed, the pressure is decreased. Why there is no elevation in the tube in apparatus B? The pressure decrease by absorption of oxygen. The pressure decrease by absorption of oxygen is compensated by pressure increase by release of carbon dioxide. The last question, what is the conclusion of this experiment? Conclusion, we do all these things for what purpose? To show oxygen gas is absorbed for respiration. Oxygen gas is absorbed for respiration. Papa, bring some water. If you all completed the answering, we can shift ourselves to the next. Now, only 5 minutes they are to complete our lesson. Now, only 5 minutes they are to complete our lesson. And one more thing, today onwards, I told already in the Mavanilla classes today. Inshallah, today onwards, this lessons recording, okay, this lessons recording will be uploaded in my channel. Today I started recording from that word equation for cellular respiration. Word equation for cellular respiration you wrote, no? From there onwards only I place the recording. So from that one, what we have discussed today, the things I shouted at you, and everything will be there in the video will be there in the channel, right? Another 4 minutes there. Okay, no need to start this one. We'll start in the next time. Okay, irritability and coordination. We'll meet, inshallah.